This is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution, and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact. Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyako what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra. My right to agitate. My right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism.
Amazing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is highly educated. Are you sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not studying law in the DSS university? Because he is well grounded when it comes to the law of the country. Are you sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a constitutional lawyer? He knows the law. If you should ask me, I will tell you that there is no need for an attorney. He should represent himself. Just hear him. Hear somebody that have been kept under the DSS custody for 4 years. And mind you, for you to do law in Nigeria today, you need what? 4 years. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kept under the DSS custody for the past 4 years, and he still remembers his law, he still remembers the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and he still remembers the law of the country, that is to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do not need any lawyer at all to represent him. He was kept under the DSS custody. He still came out, and he is telling them in front of his lawyers that this case cannot continue under Binta Nyako. This is what his lawyers are supposed to be doing. But for somebody that was kept under the DSS custody to still come out and know the law, you can even see him bringing out the document where it was written. Just look at him. That was what he is doing now. He wants to show them, as he is speaking, he wants to show them the evidence that he knew what he is saying. I have huge respect for this man, Nnamdi Kanu, because he knows his onions. He talks with audacity. Are you sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not studying law at the DSS University of Nigeria? Just listen to him. Hear his polished English. You will be baffled. How come somebody that was kept under the DSS custody for the past 4 years, he still remembers the law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? He still talks with audacity. If you happen to be at that DSS custody, I am telling you, you will forget your name. You will not even remember your surname, talk less of remembering your own name. But look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He still remembers everything. He still remembers his law. He can even go to his archive to show you evidence. You can see his lawyers, his lead counsel, Ejimofo and Maxwell Opara. They were all dumbfounded because they never knew about this. But somebody that have been under the DSS custody for 4 years still remembers his law. Have you been to one of these prisons? Maybe this Kuje or the one at Bida. You need to go there and see what is happening. I am telling you, if you happen to be in Kuje or that prison at Bida for 6 months, if you come out and still remember your name, come, I will give you 1 million naira. This prison that I am telling you about is not as secured, as manned like the DSS custody. If you go to those prisons, you will see that it is not even as secure. You cannot see the type of manpower, the type of gadgets that you have in DSS. You cannot see it there. Yet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still studies his law at the DSS University of Nigeria. You can see how sound he is. He is even better than the 2 lawyers that are representing him. Because if those lawyers do not know the law, do not know that Binta Nyako is not supposed to continue with the case, if those lawyers do not know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying at this very point in time, what is the need of having them? For me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be allowed to defend himself, because sometimes I doubt some of these lawyers. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can sound this way and everywhere is shaking, what is the need of having those lawyers? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can come out from the DSS University of Nigeria and still become sound and still talk with audacity, what is the essence of having those lawyers at his back? For me, there is no need of having those lawyers at his back. He is well grounded. He knows his onions. He knows what he is saying. That is why the law court is vibrating as he is talking. They were even talking when he was talking, and he gave them order, and he tapped one of them and told the other one, "You can't be talking when I am talking." His lawyer, so what is the need of having those lawyers? If they on their own do not know that this case is not supposed to continue, if they on their own do not know the nitty-gritty of what is supposed to be done at that law court, what is the essence of having them? That is why I told you guys from the onset that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is highly educated. It's just that Nigerian justice system is nothing to write home about. There is nothing like justice in Nigeria at all. If a law court can ask somebody to go and another one is trying to keep that person, and the matter went to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court referred them back to the Federal High Court, what type of justice or what type of justice system do we have here in Nigeria? Our court is gradually becoming a Nollywood industry. Our court is becoming a Nollywood movie. Okay, tell me, is this not what we are seeing every day in Nollywood movies? Let me allow you guys to hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu how he exposed the Nigerian justice system after studying at the DSS University of Nigeria. Just hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
An old man like this doesn't know the law. You don't know the law.
I've got the petition.
I have a petition against Binta Nyako. I have a petition against her. Nonsense. Nonsense. Why is it when it comes to my case, they turn the law upside down? They turn the law upside down. Upside down.
What did you say?
Upside down.
What did
The rules
Listen. This is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution, and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact.
Yes.
Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyako what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra. My right to agitate. My right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking.
Sorry, sir.
Because these people, they are fools. They think they can mess. You can mess around with people who are not educated. I am an educated man. I can't show them the petition for the simple reason that if you show it,
What the judge said was that the case file was.
I don't recognize anything Binta Nyako said today for the simple reason that she has no jurisdiction to try me. None whatsoever. I came out of courtesy and respect. She stands recused from my case and cannot try my case. There are things that are happening in this country that a lot of you do not know. It is my duty to make that very, very clear to all of you today. Because the lies are too much. The lies are too much. I sent a petition to NJC. I don't want to talk about it. Justice Binta Nyako is using her position for personal gain. For personal gain. Her son and her husband are facing corruption charges. And they told them that if they convict me, this is what happens. You can see it. They don't want the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out in Nigeria. That's the problem. Who is that person? Who is that person? People don't like that coming now. Yato's husband and son are facing corruption charges. They sent her to my case so they can release or smoothen the pathway for the husband and the son.
Who have the lights?
They are facing. It doesn't matter if they off it. In a corrupt society, that's what happens. They are very, very corrupt. There is a breach of judicial oath. They have violated the judicial oath. They have shown bias according to Supreme Court. They are biased against me. Supreme Court said so. And that is why what is happening in the judgments and rulings concerning me has been happening. Disobedience to Superior Court orders. Supreme Court said you are biased. You are against this man. You should not have revoked his bail. Nigeria went to Kenya and kidnapped him. These things are in the public domain. Why, therefore, are they insisting on trying me? A court order was entered. In that very court order, it was said very clearly and succinctly that she is no more. No. That she.